Hello, hello, and good morning, my beautiful bull gang. How are y'all doing today? This is your girl, Kat, and this is Taurus on Tarot. So thank y'all so much for tuning in and checking out the video. If this does resonate, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, you guys. Let's get those views and those likes up, up, up. Yeah, so anyways, Taurus, I'm not going to promise daily check-ins. All right, your girl be having a life. Okay. I'm not saying every day I'm going to be on here at like 8 a.m., but when I can, I'm going to try. Okay. So I'm going to shoot for daily check-ins. So make sure you come back here if you like the messages and if what you hear resonates. So yesterday, you guys, I posted a video for Taurus, and I thought it was the 21st. It was the 23rd. It was Monday the 23rd yesterday. However, someone had commented on the video saying like the 21st was the end of the summer solstice where I'm at. And it really got me thinking. So Friday, June 20th was the longest day of the year. So some of you guys may need to go back on Saturday, June 21st. I did post actually two collective readings. So check those out. Maybe there might be messages for you there, which is why Spirit guided me to mention the 21st. Okay. So anyways, today is Tuesday, June 24 while we're recording. So let's see what messages Spirit has for us today, Taurus. Let's see what messages Spirit has for us today. And this is for Taurus placements. But really, I mean, cross watchers, I mean, y'all know energy is fluid as fuck, right? Okay, so we have number 777, alignment is what's coming out for you today, Taurus. Alignment. I feel like, so yesterday we talked about clarity. So maybe there's, Spirit's like, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing like a path in like a clearing in a field. So I feel like you were coming out of these dark, heavily wooded like woods, right? Like there's trees, it's dense, you're crawling through, and then all of a sudden you open up and there's this huge clearing and there's a specific path. So maybe you like wandered from the path, right? But like Spirit's like, don't worry, like you're back on track. Alignment. So let's read what the card says here. It says, your progress is recognized and alignment is here. It is within your reach. The whisper is reminding you to stay the course and feel source working through you. Your gifts are being recognized. Your affirmation at this time is, I blossom and bloom as I use my gifts, and all things simply align as I feel the divine. Gorgeous. Cute. I love that. I feel that for me personally, as I am restarting my YouTube channel, some of y'all may not know, I'm not new to tarot, and I'm also not new to YouTube. We're just re-kicking off the channel, baby. Okay. So anyways, with that being said, let's get an oracle card. So 777, I don't know why, but I also just heard mailbox. Some of you may be getting an important piece of mail, like literal physical mail, not an email, like a letter from a bank maybe or something. I'm hearing loan approval. Maybe some of you are getting approved for loans or like a mortgage. Congratulations if that's for you. Drop a comment, let me know. Let me know where you guys are tuning in from as well. Okay, so let's see what we have coming out here for the oracle cards today. What is an oracle card, Spirit? Oh, thank you. Oh, we have two. Okay. So we have two that came out here, Taurus. We have nurture and dream. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. This is definitely a reminder from Spirit that your passion, your dreams are not forgotten. Even if you're not necessarily making money off of them yet, even if you're not where you want to be on that path yet, they are not forgotten. Nurture and dream. It's up to you to nurture your dream. Like no one else will do it for you. And that's why with alignment, I feel like Spirit can only help so much. And we talked about this yesterday, right? So your numbers are 52 and 41 on those cards. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries. or you could have Aries in your chart. Heavy earth energy with that nurture, the lemon balm. There's also a bee. Someone could have a bee tattoo on their arm. And then I also just heard bee's knees. Someone could have that tattooed on them. Love that. Okay, so you guys, if that resonates, if you do have a bee tattoo, drop a bee emoji in the comments. I'm so curious. Okay, so let's see what else we have coming out for the tarot. So you guys, I will timestamp this, okay? So maybe you guys are like not interested in angel numbers or oracles. I got you. We'll jump right into the tarot. So coming out in the is this whole, the whole deck is reversed. So actually I'm going to turn that upright because that was user error. Okay, so you have the Knight of Wands as your first card coming out here. Strong fire energy. As I said, some of you could be dealing with an Aries or have Aries in your chart, or you could just be working with Aries energy at the moment. Knight of Wands, Six of Swords. I feel like I'm getting, okay. Oh, this is gorgeous. This is absolutely fucking gorgeous. Eight of Wands at the bottom. Double eight at the bottom of the deck. Eight of Wands. And then you have the Eight of Cups. Some of you, okay, this is a very clear message for me, especially as I look at the bottom here. Some of you are, I would say in the process, but I think it's already begun. You are, but yeah, still in the process of leaving a situation that no longer is serving you. You guys put the metaphor where that fits. For some of you, it could be a job. For some, it could be a relationship. For some, it could literally just be an environment, right? Like maybe you moved in to a city in like an apartment without checking it out first. And you're like, dude, it's too noisy. It's too like, can't do it, right? So that's something that I'm picking up here. Some of you, but you're definitely moving away, Six of Swords. You're definitely making the decision to up and go quickly, Knight of Wands. I feel like something intercepted, like something came in to change your mind. Alignment, 777. This was divinely guided. This Knight of Wands is divinely guided. So let's just use a relationship for an example. You know, maybe you've been with someone for 6 months, 6 years, even for some of you, and there's a fire sign that came in and just really changed and ignited the way that you look at things. You also have the Artist coming out here, which is not in the traditional Rider-Waite tarot. This is this artist's like own rendition, but this card essentially talks about sorry y'all, like being the creator of your life. You are the artist. You get to draw, you get to paint, you know, whatever metaphor you want to put there. You get to create the life that you live. So this is a gentle reminder from Spirit. If life isn't looking how you want it to, what do you need to leave, or who do you need to leave behind in order to chase your dream, in order to nurture your dream? Like, you are the artist. You are the one in charge of that. And I started this reading by saying, no one else is going to nurture your dream for you. No one else has that dream, and no one else can see it as vividly as you can. So, of course, people are going to think you're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs if you're like, yeah, I do tarot readings on YouTube. You know, people are going to think you're crazy. Take it from me. But what they don't understand is that this is your sole purpose. This is what Spirit put in you before you were even born to say this is your life path, you know. So whether they think you're crazy or not, you go for it, Taurus. You go for it. You know, and since when does a Taurus care about what anyone really thinks about them anyways, right? At least April Taurus. I cannot speak for a May Taurus. I love y'all, but we are different beasts. April Taurus and May Taurus, we are, you know what it's like? It's like we're too similar. And I think that's why we don't get along. We are too similar, but so different. And if I have any May Taurus who follow me here, like, I love y'all. But seriously, like, okay, let me give I feel like an April Taurus is someone who, like, wants to, like, live on a farm and like, be with the chickens and, like, farming our own shit, right? But I feel like a May Taurus, because y'all have a little bit of that Gemini cusper in you, I feel like May Taurus is someone who wants to, like, live in the city, be a block from the hottest new club, you know. And this isn't for, I'm not blanket, you know, statement every May Taurus, but I'm just saying most May Taurus that I know are very different from myself. And I love them dearly, but they're very different. So anyway, all right, so let's clarify. What about the Knight of Wands here, please, Spirit? Okay. So clarifying the Knight, yeah, the Three of Pentacles. So this represents teamwork, learning, especially something about if this is a workplace, like you could have been the one higher up on the stool teaching other people. You could have been the person that people were coming to for direction, for clarification also, I'm hearing. It says, reach out for the help you need when you need it. Knight of Wands. I feel like you have been, and maybe it's been a standstill, but Spirit's coming in to help with that, right? So maybe you've been like applying to other jobs or like searching for something long term, and it hasn't been coming through yet. And with the Six of Swords in the present energy, it's like, well, I don't want to jump until I know I have something secure. Three of Pentacles, teamwork. This can also represent implementation, like implementing something. Maybe, Taurus, some of y'all could be starting your own business. Some of y'all could be saying, you know, I don't think I could work for anyone ever. Let me be my own boss, you know. What about the Six of Swords, please, here, Spirit? Strength in the reverse. Ooh, okay. So this represents insecurity. This can also represent low energy, raw emotions, struggling, pride, ego. This also, though, can represent inner strength. Yeah. Give me one moment here, guys. So, sorry about that. I needed a little sip of water. Yeah, so low energy, raw emotion. You don't know your own strength until it's tested. For a lot of you guys, this is in regards to your dream, not the job, not the person, not the outside of yourself situation. I am picking up on that. The strength in the reverse, inner strength. This is all about you. How do you show up for your dream? Let's say, for example, like I'll use me as an example. This is my dream, tarot reading. Like I love doing tarot readings on YouTube. They may not make me famous. They may not make me a millionaire, but I'll tell you what, I have a hell of a time doing it. And I love it. And I love new tarot cards. And I love when people comment on the readings. But again, no one forces me to do this every day. No one's standing over my shoulder saying, hey, when are we going to get those tarot readings? You know, so it's really easy for me to like take a break and try to come back to things, stuff like that. But it's how bad you want it. To like, long story short, how badly do you want it? That's all it comes down to. If you want it, Spirit is saying, I feel like you can have it. Yeah. I feel like right now some of you guys are you have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse that just came out, clarifying the artist. Some of you guys are too busy juggling between a real job, like your 9 to 5, and a relationship and a home and everything else to try and get this off the ground. Two of Pentacles, you're overcommitted. There also could be a sense of impatience here. Disorganized, lack of balance, overwhelmed, reckless, frustrated, inconsistent. Inconsistent is really sticking out to me. So I feel like Spirit is saying, you know, where there's inconsistency, there's failure, right? 10 of Swords, Queen of Swords. Where there is inconsistency, there is failure. Okay. Don't stand in the way of don't block your blessings. Don't be the person that stands in the way of your own blessings. Okay. Bitch, don't block your blessings. Hang on. And the last card that we'll take here for a clarifier today, Knight of Swords. So ending off the reading, you have heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. I hate to say it, Taurus, but I do feel like something needs to get cut off. Ten of Swords, Queen of Swords, in order for Knight of Swords, this ambitious, fast thinking, action oriented energy to come back in. So maybe you do need to lose it. And we talked about this yesterday as well, Taurus. Maybe some of y'all need to lose a job in order to get your multi-million dollar business off the ground. Maybe some of y'all need this switch up that you maybe don't want, or it feels hurtful and betrayal and it feels icky, but spirit is saying this is, you are driven to succeed, and we see that you're seeking the truth with the artist, and we see that, but it's not here. It's not here. Six of Swords, you have to leave. All right. Hairball. All right. So anyways, I'm going to leave it here for today. Taurus, I really hope this did resonate. If it did, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.